What's good, gamers? Welcome back to Fizzy MTG. Guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the Green Card Kingdom Rookie Deck. It's a new player's deck. These are about $8, or sorry, $7 on, what is it? cardkingdom.com. You guys can check them out. Rookie decks are simple Magic the Gathering decks, perfect for teaching new players. Rookie Green knows that bigger is better. Crush your opponent with massive monsters that stomp everything in their way. Unleash nature's wrath. I gotta say, guys, I'm a bit biased. Green, my favorite color in Magic. I absolutely love building green decks. And we're going to be doing some of that soon. Oh, yeah, here are some keywords. Could be useful to you guys. You guys can read those if you're able. I will mention any of them that come up in this. We will go through. This is your turn order. Very useful. As they come up, I will try to do my best to explain them so that if you guys are curious or are absolute beginners, hopefully this video can help you out. We're going to go through and we're going to separate all the lands really quickly, just so that I can count them more accurately. And if you guys are absolute beginners, my recommendation, if you're wanting to get into deck building, is I recommend picking a mono color, such as maybe green. Green is a really good beginner-friendly color, or red if you're really interested in some fast cards and such. It's very strong as well. Any color is fine, but just pick a color you like. I would say get 24 lands, and then try to find some cards, some creatures and spells that you really like that are around 1 to 3 mana cost. This is the mana cost on the card. Hold on, let's get this to focus here for just a second. That is your mana cost. This is a 2-drop, meaning it costs 2 mana. Find some cards between 1 and 3 that you really like. Oh, I put that in the wrong pile. Find 1 to 4 of each of those cards until you have a total of 60 cards for your deck, including your 24 lands, and see what happens. Again, you can go all the way up to 6 mana. I don't recommend going much higher than that in the beginning. And you want to have mostly 1 to 3 drops, but it's okay to have some higher mana cards in there as well as you're learning, and experiment, and you'll get better as you go. But if you're first deck building, that is my recommendation for you. All right, this should most likely have about 24 forests. Let's count and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Bam. Beautiful. That is exactly what we like to see in the intro decks. And here we have our first card of the deck, Mammoth Spider. It is a 5-drop, 3/5, meaning it costs 5 mana, 4 generic, 1 green, and it has 3 power and 5 toughness. Spiders notoriously have reach, which means they are able to block creatures that have flying, which is very useful. And they notoriously have what we call big butts, aka the spider butt, but in this case, the higher toughness than the power. A lot of times that is referred to as a creature with a big butt, which is pretty funny, but also pretty cool. Mammoth Spider, very nice. I do love it. We got a Honey Mammoth as well. This, whenever Honey Mammoth enters the battlefield, you gain 4 life, which is really useful. This is a 6-drop, 6/6, which means it's very powerful. Very nice. And again, green typically has big creatures. That's one thing green does well. And ramp, ramp just means you can get more mana faster than typically you would be able to. Each creature you control with power 4 or greater can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. This is a challenger troll, so that's very, very useful. Because, if you have a menace, then it just basically can't be blocked. Creature with menace, but that's probably too complicated for this. As far as the type of deck. Honey Mammoth, another one of those. We got a good old Brightwood Tracker. This is a 4-drop, 2/4. You can pay 5 and a green, tap it. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Rabid Bite, it's a 2-drop sorcery. Sorcery means you can only cast it during your turn. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control, which is very useful. You can have your creature attack another creature. Essentially, that's really the only way you can have that happen, other than just, obviously, they block you, but you can't control that. Target creature gets +4/+4 until the end of turn. This is Titanic Growth. This is a very standard, very good pump spell, as we call them. Rabid Bite, another one of those. Another couple of those. Honey Mammoth. Snare Spinner. We got another spider. This is a 2-drop 1/3 with reach. And whenever Snare Spinner blocks a creature with flying, Snare Spinner gets +2/+0 until the end of turn. So, very cool. Spore Cap Spider. It's got reach. It's a 1/5 for 3. Not bad at all. I love this card. It's one of my favorite spiders. Humble Naturalist is a 2-drop, and this is what we would consider ramp, but this is specifically for creatures. You can tap him to add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells, meaning he can be green or he can be the generic depending on what you need or, however. But this card, once he's been on the field for a turn and is not summoning sick, can be tapped to add mana to your mana pool just like a land would. And as you see, there's a couple, which means you can actually have a little bit more mana than you would have lands, which is why we call that ramp, or one of the reasons, kind of. Challenger Troll, another Spore Cap Spider, another Snare Spinner, another Mammoth Spider. Bristling Boar, this is a 4-drop 4/3. Bristling Boar can't be blocked by more than one creature, so you can only block him with one creature at a time, which can be devastating if your opponent only has small creatures. This is a 3-drop 2/2 Llanowar Visionary. When Llanowar Visionary enters the battlefield, draw a card. That's very useful, and it's ramp as well. You can tap it for mana once it's been on the field for a turn, which is very, very nice. If you can somehow manage to get ramp with haste, oh my god, it is very powerful. Target creature gets +4/+4 until the end of turn. Oh yeah, we already read that, sorry. Mammoth Spider, Titanic Growth, Rabid Bite, Titanic Growth, Bristling Boar, Mammoth Spider, Bristling Boar, Snare Spinner, Spore Cap Spider, Brightwood Tracker, Spore Cap Spider, Humble Naturalist, and another Snare Spinner. Yes, very simple, but again, very good. You get some big boys, you get some ramp, you get some good lands. I mean, obviously, they're just basic lands. There are non-basic lands. They're a little bit more complicated, but a lot of them are not bad at all. Dual lands and such. But yeah, hopefully you guys find these videos helpful. I have now done a video for all of these at this point. I did them in WBBRG order. If you want to see any of those videos, there will be a playlist with all of them in it. If you're curious and you want to see them all, feel free to watch any of them. Leave comments. Let me know your thoughts. What kind of videos you guys want to see. What some battle decks you'd like to see. Or maybe a different product that I haven't covered that you would just be very interested in. I especially am interested in products that maybe some other creators have not covered because, I don't know, maybe they're just like, they don't have the time or availability to be able to do it. But I know there are a couple things on Amazon that I've seen myself. I have a couple videos on them where no one really made a video for it, so I bought it and made a video myself. Anything like that for sure, because I'm sure there are products like that people are interested in. If you guys have something like that, let me know in the comments below, or just leave your thoughts, all that good junk. Like, comment, consider subscribing, all that good junk. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Later. Yeah.